Friends, the name of the film is River Blood. It is a good film released in the year 2024. The story is about some people who go for a walk in a dense forest, and they encounter a cannibal tribe. It is a very simple story. It will not bore you. The film begins in the dense forest of Southeast Asia where a forest tractor operator named Harry was doing his work. That is cutting trees and cleaning the forest. Twice he felt as if there was someone in the forest. Considering it to be his illusion, he started doing his work, but then he saw as if someone had attacked one of his companions. Harry left the tractor and went to see his friend, Tommy. He took an axe with him as a weapon. When he came closer, he saw that Tommy's helmet was lying there and also a cut finger. Seeing this, Harry got scared and started running. While running, he collided with a tree, but he got up again and started running, but soon he narrowly escaped falling into a pit. Actually, it was a trap because pointed sticks were placed inside it. He immediately tries to get out, but a rope stops him. It gets stuck in his leg. This was also a trap in which Harry got badly trapped. He tries to cut the rope with an axe, but the axe falls from his hand. He tries very hard to get up, but his hand is unable to reach it. Then a wild man comes close to him with blood on his face. He comes close to Harry and picks up the axe, and the next moment, we see that he attacks Harry. What happened next is not shown, but now we are shown two couples who had come to this area to spend some time. At this time, they were eating in a resort. These were AJ, his wife Maya, and Rich, whose wife's name was Jasmine. Rich invites his friend AJ for a kayaking trip. He says that the girls will go shopping and we will take a jungle trip through the river. Jasmine does not like his words and says that we are not so interested in shopping. We also want to go to the lake with you. Richie says that there can be crocodiles and snakes there, but Jasmine and Maya were ready to go. Meanwhile, Richie announces that he has given his company to Begum. The money is now in his account. He was very happy. He was the one who was going to bear the expenses of this trip. But his friend AJ seemed a little restless. Later, AJ tells his wife Maya that I and Richie started this company. I should have got a share in it. AJ now works in his father-in-law Fox's company, where he feels that his colleagues do not respect him much. Maya tries to get close to him, but his boss calls, so AJ goes to attend the call. The next morning, AJ, Richie, Maya, and Jasmine leave for their nanny trip. There they meet tour guide Nick. Nick gives life jackets to everyone. AJ gets a little angry at this because Nick gives him a pink-colored jacket. Nick explains that wearing a life jacket is mandatory and going without it is prohibited. Richie again reminds AJ that he has booked this entire trip himself and AJ does not have to spend a single penny, so he should do whatever he is told. Jasmine was a little nervous. She asks Nick if there is really a crocodile here. Nick just says this. Nick tells them that you guys will be safe inside the boat, so just stay inside. To make the trip more exciting, Nick offers to make this trip 2 days instead of 1 day. Maya immediately agrees. Richie taunts AJ that Maya must be taking decisions about the house. AJ was very angry in his heart, but he did not want to spoil this trip. During the journey, Nick tells them about the tribe living in the forest. He says that his great-grandfather George Robinson was lost in this forest. The tribe members caught him and probably killed him. Not many people know about this tribe. AJ jokingly asks that if your grandfather did not return, then who told the story of the tribe? Nick tells that he had found some of his belongings and body parts. Nick also tells that this is a cannibal tribe. They live in this forest and attack people and hunt them because due to deep excavation and mining, resources around them are getting depleted. Due to this, they are angry and there is a shortage of money. AJ and Riz are going to this place. We do and take the story too seriously, but the girls were a little scared. Meanwhile, we are shown 2 bikers who had come to this forest to make videos. They were very happy and stopped in front of a sign. It was written "Do not enter," but people do what they are told not to enter. Both of them entered that area of the forest. They had gone a little further when one of them, who was a man, was killed. Taraha and her friend also fell down. When the girl came to see her friend, she was shocked. Her head had been cut off. The girl started running like crazy and hid in a cave. She took out her phone and wanted to call for help, but a wild man who was hiding in the same cave attacks her and surely kills her. On the other side, in the river, Richie, AJ and their wives were enjoying this trip. Suddenly, a snake falls on Jasmine, which scared her a lot. but quickly removes that snake and says that it is not poisonous. Well, before coming here, Nick had advised everyone that if you want to enjoy the real pleasure of the wild trip, then you should take your own snake. Apart from the devices, everyone had given him their phones. But AJ did not want to give his phone. Suddenly his phone fell into the river. He started worrying, but Nick takes it out as well. It was about to be evening, so they set up camp at one place. Even after all this, AJ did not thank Nick. At night, Maya and Nick had a little conversation. Maya asks him if he is married. Nick replies no. Then he shows her an old picture of his grandfather and says that I always wanted to become a great explorer like him. But later it was found out that he was only looking for gold and heroes. Maya asks if the tribe you mentioned is real. Nick replies that yes, many people believe that they eat people. When they catch someone, they first cut their necks so that they cannot run away. Now here we do not have the facilities that we have. That is refrigerator and electricity. To keep the meat fresh, they keep their prey alive and they keep cutting as much meat as they need. But they have a limit. If we do not cross that limit, we will be able to kill them. If we do this, we are not in any danger. At night, when everyone goes to sleep, Jasmine wakes up and later AJ also comes to meet him. It is revealed that these two are having an affair and Jasmine is also pregnant. The child is not Richie's but AJ's, and Jasmine wanted AJ to tell everyone the truth so that both of them can live together, but AJ was not ready for this yet. He wanted to become the owner of Maya's father's company. Jasmine felt bad after hearing this. He felt as if AJ used him and this was the truth. Anyway, when both of them come back to the camp, we see that Maya and Rich were both awake. They knew about this affair long ago. The next morning, when AJ, Maya and Jasmine wake up, they find out that Richie is missing from the camp. Everyone gets worried. AJ suspects Nick because he had already taken their cell phones. But Nick calms everyone down. A boat was missing, so he went alone on the shore. Nick did not want to go to that area, but AJ and everyone else force him. They move ahead. Suddenly it started raining. Maya was worried about her husband. She wanted to find him at any cost. Nick did not want to go ahead. He says that this area is very dangerous and there is a forest ahead. The truth is that Nick was scared. AJ says to Nick, "Are you scared of the stories you have made up?" After going a little further, they found Richie's boat. This means that he is somewhere nearby. Nick refuses to go into the jungle. He gives them 1 hour and says that I am here. Find your partner and bring him here. Otherwise I will leave from here. AJ, Maya and Jasmine go to the jungle to find Richie. After some time, when Nick was in the river, he heard a strange sound from the jungle. While following the sound, he reached a place where people's belongings were kept like keys, wallets, their clothes, glasses and some mannequins were also kept. These were of those people who were killed by the tribe and later eaten. Nico also found his grandfather's clothes and hat there. He was looking at them with surprise, but he was not alone there. A wild animal was present there. As soon as Nick saw this, he got scared. Realizing this, he immediately ran towards the boat. But before he could leave that place, a tribe member came out of the water and slit his throat, and Nicky also died there. On the other hand, AJ, Maya and Jasmine reached the same place where the woman was killed. While searching for Rishi in the jungle, Jasmine found a helmet there. Everyone was worried, but then Richie came in front of everyone. He looked very happy and said that I was not able to sleep. Maybe I went on the wrong path and now I have reached here. Everyone else was very angry, but they were happy that at least Richie is alive. While returning, AJ talks to Rich alone because there was a lot of change in his behavior. Rich gets angry at him that you are a loser. You have a beautiful wife, a job. You are not satisfied with all this. Actually, Richie had checked his phone and there was Jasmine's message in it. He knew it from the beginning, but now AJ also came to know that he knows. AJ was very embarrassed about this. When these people reached the river bank, Nick was there. AJ and the others thought that he must have run away out of fear, but then they saw blood there and Nicky was also there. Now they started worrying, so they started looking for him around. After going a little further, they found a camp. A vessel was lying on fire. When they went closer, they saw that Nicky's head was lying in it. This frightened them badly. They immediately went to the river to escape from this place. But a wild animal came out of the water and attacked AJ. The rest of them fought with him. Richie's hand got injured in this. Well, Maya smashed the head of that wild animal with a stone. Their boat got washed away in the water, so they left from there on foot, but another wild animal was watching. After they left, he killed his injured friend and started eating his heart. AJ, Richie, Maya and Jasmine kept wandering in the forest till evening. In the evening, they rested at a place, but there was danger, so everyone would have to guard in turns. Richie and Maya talk to each other, where Richie tells Maya that Jasmine is pregnant. But I did some tests and I know that the child is pregnant. Not only this, Maya also knew about everyone, but both of them remained quiet for now. After guarding, Reach went to sleep. When it was AJ's turn, mosquitoes were bothering him, so he applied mud on his body and lay down there. After some time, he came to attack the wild animal. He did not see AJ because he had applied mud on his body. Getting a chance, AJ was about to attack the wild animal, but he came to know about it. Both started fighting with each other. Meanwhile, Rishi also came to help AJ. AJ fell into the moss, due to which he became unconscious. He had a dream where Maya and Jessamine started eating his body. Well, when he regained consciousness, he went to find Richie. Then he reached a place where many tribe members had gathered. They had tied Raiji. He did not help Rich. Before leaving, he told Rich not to worry, that he would take care of both the women. Rich was pleading that he save his life, but AJ leaves from there. After AJ left, the tribe members first started beating Rich, and then a child of the tribe, who was probably their leader, pushes him and kills him with a wooden stick. Now we can only imagine what would have happened next. So many hungry people pounced on Rich's body. In the morning, AJ goes back to Maya and Jasmine and lies that Richie has gone ahead. Jasmine could not believe it. But Maya understands that Richie is dead, but does not tell Jasmine so that he has a hope. These three also started moving ahead. They all went quite far. Then H heard the sound of the river. They ran towards it, but Maya saw a wild animal. Out of fear, these people started running again. Jasmine falls into a trap where a pointed stick pierced through his shoulder. AJ sends Maya down so that she can help Jasmine. With the help of a knife, Maya cuts that stick. But for a moment she felt as if AJ had run away because he cannot be trusted anyway. But after some time he returned with a rope. He takes both of them out of the pit. After reaching the river, they found a boat. AJ and Jasmine, both of them got trapped. He traps the girls in it and sets a trap for a wild animal himself. First he records a video on his phone. Hearing the voice of the wild animal, a wild animal comes there. AJ attacks him, but that man was very powerful. He hangs AJ from a tree. The wild animal was about to capture the women, but AJ somehow freed himself and killed him with his own weapon. These people also apologize to each other about that affair, but Maya tells Jasmine that she knew it from the beginning. As soon as AJ went near the boat, many people from the tribe gathered around. Now it was impossible for them to survive. So AJ sacrificed himself to save the women and stayed behind, so that at least he could stop those people. Maya and Jasmine got time to get out of here. It was a very emotional moment for everyone, but AJ had to be punished for his deeds. He betrayed his friend and then left him to die. AJ fights with those tribe people. Soon he was also killed, but the women escaped. Finally they reached a road where some people were already looking for them. AJ and Rich could not be saved, but these two were saved. With this, friends, this film The River Blood ends. We hope you liked this story and our explanation. So don't forget to like it. If you are new to the channel, then definitely subscribe. See you in another story.